Hey you guys, it's your boy back at it again with another video. So, I'm going to say some real quick things before whatever. So, I know I've missed 3 days, but I'm going to be posting 100% from now until the 2nd of January. And I will explain that in like tomorrow's video or something, because I probably do not have enough time to explain it in this video. So, yes. Number 2, we are 12 days away from Christmas, guys. 12 days! It seems like December barely started, but we're 12 days away from Christmas. Like, what? Excuse me? Number 3, so if you guys think my hair is weird, it's because I cut it myself. Not fully. I had like a piece of hair, like a chunk of hair that was like out to like here, okay? And I just took these scissors and I went because it was bugging me. It was sort of like a bike handle, and I could go with it, and I didn't like it, so I cut it. And now my boyfriend's making fun of me and saying that it looks weird. Okay, anyways, on to the video. I'm going to, for now, I'll probably come up with more tips, but for now I only have like 4 or 5, depending on if I do want to do the 5th one. But for now, I have 4 to 5 pre-T tip whatever. One of them isn't really for pre-T. One of them is just sort of like for trans people and like helping pick up out their name. So yeah. I'm still sick. My throat really hurts. So if I start to lose my voice, I'm really sorry. It may sound like I'm not losing my voice, but trust me, it's in and out, even though it doesn't sound like it should be going in and out. It's annoying, okay? I don't like it. It's not fun at all. So anyways, tip number 1. If you can't afford, your parents won't let you buy, your parents don't know, you don't want any of your friends to know, whatever, buy a binder, okay? If you can't buy a binder, for whatever reason, I advise, and you're okay, if you can't buy a binder and you're allowed getting sports bras, I advise to buy a sports bra a size down from what you wear. So if you wear a medium, get a small. If you wear a small, get a extra small. If you wear a large, get a medium. If you get a extra large, wear a large, okay? It will help you bind your chest, not as much as a chest binder, but it will still help you bind your chest. I do this trick because it doesn't bug my lungs or my ribs, and it doesn't hurt my chest. It hurts my back sometimes, and I don't know why, but it does. And the reason why I like using this method instead of a chest binder, I do own chest binders. I own 4 of them. Instead of using a chest binder, I use the sports bra method because I have really bad lungs, and for some reason, the chest binders frick up my lungs even more while I'm wearing it, and I do not have puffers at the moment because my parents are dicks. Also, I am 21, so I should be getting my own puffers anyways. But first off, my doctor's all the way out in Hamilton, and I don't have a license, and second off, I have really bad anxiety, so my mom would have to come with me anyways for those 2 reasons to get my puffers. So, yeah. So anyways, I use this method. It also helps that my chest is already small, so I don't bind that much anyways, unless if I go out. So, yes. Usually in the winter, I don't bind, like, at all. I just use the sports bra method. In the summer, I use my chest binder a lot more than I should, but my family is insane, and they love going to the beach or someplace warm or, like, out in public a lot. So I feel like I have to wear my chest binder. And then, like, we say that we're only going to be out for this many hours, but then we end up being out for way longer. So, like, they could be like, oh, we're only going to be out for 4 hours, and then, like, 10 hours later, I'm still in my chest binder dying. But, like, yeah. So, sometimes I bring a sports bra along with me, and I just, like, go and change in the car or something real quick. So, yeah. that's tip number 1. Get a sports bra a size down. Tip number 2, so packing. I don't pack that often. I only pack when, like, I wear, like, skinny jeans or, like, really, really tight sweatpants. And even then, sometimes I don't pack. Like, I only pack when I feel like I want to pack or, like, I feel like I need to pack, which is very rare. I think I've only packed with this trick 4 to 5 times, but it works amazingly for me. So I wear boxers. I don't wear briefs. I wear boxers that, like, almost go down to my knees. And I get, like, the boxers that, like, that aren't, the crotch thing isn't sewed or whatever. Like, you can actually stick your private through it to go pee, or, like, stick your hand through it, or whatever. So, like, for example, these boxers, I can just go, well, bam, see, I buy those, and I have a lot of shin high socks, and I usually just, like, fold them together and, like, in one another, and, like, I sort of, like, put it in between the 2 flaps and, like, adjust it so it feels normal to me, and, like, whatever. And like I said, I only pack when I need to or feel like it. So, like, if I'm going on, like, out with, like, super skinny jeans on and I feel uncomfortable not packing, then I'll pack. Or, like, sometimes I won't pack with super skinny jeans because I wear somewhat long shirts, and, like, it's not like anybody's going to be really staring there anyways, so, like, it's not that big of a deal. But, like, if you feel more comfortable, that's how I pack, is with socks, and packers are a lot of money, so that's literally how I pack, is with socks, and I put it in between the 2 flaps. Tip number 3, I think I'm going to only have time for 4. So tip number 3, I forget what I was going to say. Oh, okay, this is for your hair. So anyways, I used to have hair, like, down to here. Like, literally only the top was here, and then, like, the sides were a little bit longer because my mom was refusing to let me cut my hair, and I was in high school, so it's not like I could really be like, no, screw you, I'm gonna go and cut my own hair, I don't care. And I didn't have a job either, so it's not like I could use my own money to get my hair cut. So anyways, these hats were my lifesaver. I'm addicted to hats, okay? Like, I have a lot of these hats, I have a lot of snapback hats, a lot of Velcro hats, a lot of just one-size-fit-all hats. Like, I have a lot of hats, okay? So, I use the Velcro hat trick, the beanie hat trick to do my hair when I was in high school for, like, 1 whole year. So, I, like, tucked it in, and I had, like, the Justin Bieber, like, the old Justin Bieber sort of, like, bangs, and, like, the sides or whatever, and I tucked, like, the parts that didn't go with the bangs into my hat, and I either clipped it to my hair or clipped it to my hat, and then I just hairsprayed the crud out of my veins. And sometimes when I hairsprayed the crud out of my brain, I can't English, bangs, I wouldn't even need to use a clip to clip the longer pieces up here, because sometimes I wouldn't even put on a hat first. I would just start hairspraying the crud out of my hair. So that's how I made my hair look short for, like, whatever, and, like, passed as a guy, sort of. So this is tip number 4. It's not really a tip. It's more of helping trans people out. So with your name, just look in the mirror and, like, start listing off names. And if you don't think it would go with, like, with you, but, like, you do at the same time, like, if you're iffy about it, then get, like, 1 or 2 friends to call you by that name for, like, a few days or, like, a week or whatever. And if you're not comfortable with it, then don't go by it. It took me 3 to 4 years to finally figure out that I wanted to go by Raiden. And then it took me another, like, 1.5 years to realize that I wanted to go by Raiden Barry Jacob Williams. And then it took me another whole year to realize that I didn't want Jacob in my name anymore, and now I go by Raiden Barry Williams. So it can take a while to pick out a name. There's many ways you can go through it. You can ask friends what you look like to them in like a boy version. So like you can walk up to your friend and be like, hey, if I was a boy, what would be a good boy name? And they could like list off some. So like Ray, you look like a Patrick, you look like a whatever. And then you can get them to use those, like one of those names for like a week. And if you don't like it, then get them to use another name for like a week. And if you don't like that one, then get them to use another one for a week. And yeah, I didn't have the resources to have friends to use my name like that, because I have none. I really never have had true friends. As soon as I came out, I literally only had like 2 or 3 friends, and even then they didn't support me like at all. So I had to drop them once we were done high school. I just felt like dropping them while I was in high school was not a good choice for me because 1, I was trans, 2, I didn't want to have 0 friends in high school, and I didn't want to be a loser, so I just kept them as friends. So don't do that, by the way. If your friends are not true friends, dump them. Even if you're in high school and you feel like you're going to be alone, dump them. Make new friends. It doesn't matter if they're online friends, in-person friends. Just make new friends if they're dickheads, which my friends were dickheads. I'll have a story time about my friends probably sometime this month or next year. So I have a lot of asshole story times with my friends. So anyways, those are some tips and tricks for transgender people, mostly pre-T. The only one that wasn't for pre-T was picking out a name, of course. But anyways, you guys are amazing. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for subscribing. Also, if you are new, don't forget to subscribe, comment, like, and share. And help me grow. We're 2 subscribers away from a milestone, which is 20 subscribers. May not be a big milestone, but it's still a milestone. And it would be amazing if I could hit 20 subscribers by New Year's, I guess. I'm also trying to hit 100 followers on Instagram, which I am 3 to 4 away. I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, I will leave a link to my Instagram down below for real this time. But anyways, you guys are amazing, you guys are fantastic. I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Goodbye.